Alright, hello guys. In today's video, we're going to go over some wintry weather that could be happening over the next couple weeks or so. But especially the next two wintry systems, one of which will be a sneaky winter storm along the east coast, and as well as a clipper system, which is looking likely to occur across parts of the upper Midwest, Great Lakes, and also the Northeast New England regions. Now, for you who start getting on this video, please be sure to subscribe. Just consider it, not gonna press you, but again, if you enjoy content, please do so, as well as liking this video. And yeah, so this one looks like we could be looking at a few inches across upper Midwest and Great Lakes, and lower amounts as you head further south or west. So yeah, some amounts could also be coming out from another storm, specifically over here in New England. But again, this is what could come out from this storm. It could be even more for this region, again, because there are likely going to be two storms overlapping for snow amounts at this rate. So to let you know that this is coming and likely to occur across many of these areas, up in West, Great Lakes, Northeast. So yeah, this is just a forecast, and this clipper is going to be occurring. However, there is some differences. We'll be looking at this area, I likely see the best potential for heavy snow. Now let's get into the model guidance. That difference is all these models and how they contribute to sneaky snow and ice for the Northeast and possibly the Mid-Atlantic tonight and tomorrow. And then they show two clippers. We're more like talking about a stronger one, which would be occurring Thursday mainly into Friday as well. And then another sneaky snow possibly for the southeast. And some more disturbances, and then another possible event. And then a snowstorm, but again, all of this is like so far out, we can't even go into the details of it. But just letting you know, it's even on the radar in the first place. So now we're going to look into the Canadian model and see what they show. Alright, so they show sneaky wind shear precipitation again for Mid-Atlantic, Northeast, and New England. And then they show those two clippers, which would be for the upper Midwest and Great Lakes regions. And then they show the storm system, which would be impacting the central United States if this model were to occur. But then again, we're still too far to determine this. And most of the wind shear precipitation is unlikely in this model for this storm. It'd be like exactly a week out or so. And then the other storms kind of come together with this model, including a major storm, which could drop some heavy snowfall. And again, it's like 9-10 days out, so uncertainty on that. Now we're gonna go to the area model and see what they show. So, but this area model shows less potential for any wind shear precipitation in the Atlantic, but then for the Northeast it does, and then show those two clippers once again. And then a sneaky another possible light snow for parts of the Carolinas, Southeast, New Atlantic. And then the actual storm system finally kind of pops up on the radar again. Farther north than the Canadian model, but still it's even there, with thunderstorms possible in the south, snow in the plains and Midwest and Great Lakes, and then rain in between all this, and also possibly some icing along the snowfall gradients in the south, and as well as some mixed precip. But again, everything's uncertain with everything because it's like 9 days out, 10 days out. So we're just gonna tell you right now, this is out there. Again, nothing to be too concerned about just yet. So you know, it's kind of starting to pop up in the models, and we're gonna look at the snowfall forecast. Like I said, I think I accidentally mentioned that we were gonna be looking at the snowfall as we were heading to the radar. I did mean the radar, and now I do mean we're gonna look at the snowfall models for our which compared to our snowfall forecast. Snowfall, you can see there's several inches falling from southern plains up into the upper Midwest. But again, this one would still be in progress at this point, on the 10th day. But we look at possibly a foot in some places, widespread, several like 8+ inches across the southern and central plains, Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas panhandles, and New Mexico. With these areas still in the snowstorm, the Canadian model brings everything further east, with Great Lakes and Midwest being in the spot for the wintry hazards. NGFS doesn't show much at all, except maybe this stuff. I don't know. But with all this being said, there's still plenty of scenarios that could be occurring with this storm, and again, details are too fuzzy right now, obviously, and not all models show this, and there's also tons of issues with how they handle the storm. That's typical of storms like 10 days out. And again, this could be a hint of what we could be seeing in the next week or so, so I want to keep your eyes peeled for all that. This video, please be sure to subscribe to this channel once again. If you enjoy a forecast, this is a consideration, take in mind. Like this forecast, if you enjoy it, I'm sure if you recommend it to your family and friends. And yeah, hope you have a good day.